Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of Episode 1 of Fate Kaleid Linear Prisma Illya, Season 2, basically, entitled Illya Grow Up. Yeah, sorry this episode's coming out so late, but as you all know, I just recently finished the first season and got my review of it up. So I'm actually recording this at 12:40 a.m. on the 16th. I believe episode 2 of Fate Kaleid is supposed to come out today, if I'm not mistaken. Or later today, if I'm not mistaken, because it's just barely the 16th right now. So yeah, this review is coming out way late. But sorry, but since episode 2 is technically not even out yet, I decided it wouldn't be that big of a deal if I, just got this episode 1 review out kind of late. Okay. Anyways, episode 1 of Fate Kaleid Season 2. Wow. Okay, first off, get a few of the technical things out of the way first. The animation is amazing. Like, it's really fucking good, just like in Season 1. Again, it's far cry from Fate Zero's animation, but I don't expect anything to be as good as that, because that was damn near perfect animation, I think. But the animation in Fate Kaleid Season 2, at least in episode 1, was still amazing. Just like in Season 2 was amazing, just like in Season 1. Okay. So yeah, animation, great. The art's the same as well, just as cute as it's always been. I mean, this is a magical girl series, so what do you expect? But the plot. Now, first off, in the first scene of this episode, did I just see some fucking Yuri overtones between Illya and Miyu? I mean, yeah, sure, we've kind of had Yuri overtones through the entire first season. I guess a little bit, especially at the end when Illya and Miyu, I'm pretty sure, basically kissed when Illya was half asleep, and we pretty much get a reenactment of that scene at the beginning of this episode, except they don't actually kiss, although Miyu looked like she wanted to kiss Illya. So, is this series going to turn into a Yuri? I don't know. I know, I thought it was kind of like, I don't have any issues with that if it does, but, I just thought I'd mention that, but anyway, so well, overall it was a fairly decent first episode. The plot is fairly simplistic, at least so far. Basically, Rin and Livius got a call from whoever's their boss, and they basically need to fix the mana flow in these ley lines that runs through the city, because for some reason they've been disrupted or whatever. I don't think we get an exact reason as to why, but they basically need to do that. And we actually learn that these stabs that they were given that originally gave them magical girl powers are actually elementals put inside of the stabs, and they can be used to fix the ley lines, but they don't have them anymore, and obviously their superiors don't know this, so they actually have to get Illya's and Miyu's help to do so. And that's the plot of the series, or of this episode. Yeah, that's the plot of the series. One episode. Anyways, but the end of this episode, if you remember at episode 6, I think it was, in the first season, there was, where Illya used one of the magic card, used the archer class card to basically obtain the powers of archer. Or of the archer from Fate Stay Night, that is. So it's kind of interesting because she actually, without even using the card, it seems like she didn't actually use it the same way that she did in the first season anyways, turned into archer again in order to basically save them. And then when it ended, she split into two people. So she's the normal magical girl Illya, then there's the archer Illya. It was really weird, but if that other Illya is seriously just archer in female, just archer in female form, looking like Illya, I am going to be fangasming in the next episode so fucking much because I loved Archer. In Fate's Day Night, he was my second favorite servant. My favorite servant was still Saber, but Archer was my second favorite. Okay. And I was so disappointed when he wasn't the Archer in Fate Zero. So I'm gonna be fangasming so much if that actually is the case in the next episode, because that would be so fucking amazing. Now, I want to talk about some CG for a little bit, because there was a little bit of CG in here. Two places that I kind of noticed it. First off, that swamp that Rin and Livius fell into was actually CG. That CG I actually had to pay closer attention to because I didn't notice it at first. Till I rewatched the episode, then I actually noticed it. So that CG I actually thought was done very well. However, the second area where I saw CG was actually when they were trying to fix the ley lines, and this like tree looking thing grew out of the ground. That CG I actually did notice the first time. Now, that's not because it's terrible CG, because it's not. I thought it was decently done, but I still thought they could have done a little bit of better job with that CG. But it wasn't terribly done. It was still at least halfway decent. Okay. But I just wanted to mention those two places where there were CG. Only two places I actually noticed too, so I don't know if there was any more. I'm pretty sure there wasn't, but who knows. Anyways, though, I think I'm just about to wrap up this review, though. Really, this episode, I loved it. Okay. Like, I really think I'm going to love this series. Like, I still don't know how many episodes there's going to be. If there's going to be, like, 10, the same as the first season, with maybe some OVAs and specials thrown in there. I really don't know how many episodes there's going to be in the end, but I'm sure it'll still be awesome, because this first episode was definitely a win in my book. Okay. It got the job done. It was pretty much just a setup episode, and I thought that it did that job very well. Okay. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. These after guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.